I seen a lady say religion is for the weak, and how like only weak people follow religion. And she was saying that religion is just for people that can't handle life, and how if you ask somebody for some advice, why it gotta be a scripture? Why it gotta be something that I got to decipher? Why I need some advice? I can't decipher my actual life. What make you think I could decipher a scripture? And I say like yes and no. Yes, because what is religion? In my experience, religion is basically a fundamental esoteric truth about the creation. That all things on the most profound level are not separated. That the idea that what you perceive as separation is an idea, an illusion, a myth, due to your identity being unified not with the aspect of yourself or this that is infinite, that goes beyond body, that goes beyond physicality, that goes beyond what can be seen, touch, taste, smell, hurt. Because you can perceive your body with the five senses of your body, but can you perceive yourself? And to do that, you have to use a tool in your perception arsenal that is not your eyes or your ears or your nose. You get what I'm saying? And that truth, the truth that everything is but just one thing, that there is nothing else, that we are all the exact same thing, that there is no me and you, there is just me. And that me is God, spirit, universe, Allah, the divine, the intelligence. You get what I'm saying? We/I existed before the Big Bang, aka the creation of memory, the beginning of memory, and aka physicality, shape, and form. But before that, we all existed, and only knew ourselves to exist, but as one. God, the Spirit, infinite. Now that intelligence, that is all, has given rise to the memory, and the memory through genetic memory, atomic memory, articulate, inarticulate, conscious memory, unconscious memory, all of it gives life to form. The memory gives us shape and form, and the shape and form gives us the atoms, and the atoms give us the forces and the body and all. Then that stuff gives us we use that to make society. Now, religion today is a group of people. Somebody who knew this, maybe Jesus, Buddha, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Krishna, anybody. Somebody who knows this articulates it, because it cannot be articulated one-to-one. You cannot describe the infinite using finite shit like language, rulers, a measurer, a cup, nothing, words, none of that. Like, you cannot use the material to grasp the infinite. And trying to do so is what it means to be in hell and damned forever, because you're doing something that can't be done, and so you'll never get it done forever. But anyway, back to the point, hold on. Now, religion today is a person who knew this fucking ultimate truth of themselves, aka all things, and tried to articulate it, and they had to use poems and metaphors and shit and messages. You have to figure it out and decipher it, because it can't be told to you. So they did it, and they wrote the books and the scriptures and all of that stuff. Now, the problem is that another person who does not realize this, the ignorant man, identified with his flesh not just being his body, but body, flesh, ignorance, Maya, whatever you want to call it, karma, whatever you want to call it, it's just memory. It's shape and physicality, aka shape and form, aka memory, aka an idea created from the intelligence, being you, God, etc. So a man, a human, ignorant of his true identity, his identity beyond these shapes and forms and illusions of boundaries, he tries to decipher this truly profound ass fucking information, and he say, so I'm everything. So you saying I'm like I'm a god, basically? Pretty much, but not like, oh shit, I'm gonna take over everything. Now, because of his ignorance of himself, because he don't know himself, because he doesn't know God, same thing, to not know God, automatically, he's a problem. Now, on his natural quest to know himself, which is the reason why when you come out your mama, you don't just go sit in the corner and die. You start moving. You reach out into the fucking world. There's something in you that wants to be more than what the fuck it is. You want to experience this. Not this body, not this room, but you, like, close your eyes, you want to experience this more. And on his quest to experience more, his ignorance, led by his fucking ego, viewed through his fucking intellect, not his intelligence, is gonna cause him by default to misinterpret every word of this and use it to do evil, but he think it's right. Use it to parent kids in ways that's fucked up, but he think it's right. And his misunderstanding and misinterpretation of this very profound information is gonna cause him to go off into the world and fuck up so many people and so much shit. All while fully confident that he is doing the right thing. You will not be able to change his mind. And then that is gonna cycle into the people that you hurt and saying, oh, fuck you and that goddamn book and them words. I ain't looking at that shit no more. So now the ignorant motherfucker don't know what was there for him to really learn, what was here for him to really learn, and his ignorance has caused another to stray away from what the fuck is really here to be gained. The key to an infinite reservoir of never-ending joy, regardless of what the material world do. The key to a type of operation of the human system that damn near would make people say, oh, this motherfucker, damn, how you do that? Yeah, but it ain't magical, it ain't special, it ain't super powerful. It's you actually realizing that you being a human is all that shit that you think it ain't. Or you having a human body, might I add. So in conclusion, I'd rather say, instead of saying religion is for the weak, and what we currently attach to that word today would be like this. Religion today is majority the ignorant, unconsciously causing the ignorant and unconscious to dwell further into ignorance and unconsciousness. The blind leading the blind. Most people in religions today, in my opinion, aren't seeking to know. They are concluding to believe. And belief is only for those who don't know. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So yeah, that's how I feel about religion. And follow me on Twitch.